Hi, my name is Kyle Wright. I'm a student from San Francisco State. I'm currently at an English class covering media ecology. We discussed in our class several authors and professors who have their own views on media and technology in itself. We've discussed with several authors, them being Postman, Levinson, Forrester, and McLuhan. I've just watched the anthropology of YouTube video. I have to say, that's an awesome video. I learned also a lot. What people use on YouTube and what people shouldn't be using it for. My own personal opinion of media, obviously has its good and bads, as Levinson says. That the good being, use of you can use this communication. It brings, what other authors have, one of the other authors has said that, it brings people together brings people together. Whether they're just, in your own class or if they're all the way across the country. Like, for instance, I have friends in Europe that are either serving or abroad. Makes it, a lot more convenient to actually communicate with them through there, and it's a lot cheaper. Another thing that they can be used, it's used now at State. Teachers now have used podcasts for classes where, they have they're being saved where people can use at their own convenience or their own needs for the class, where they can learn or review 2 weeks later, either if they missed a class or they want to take a vacation, or they just want to cut out on class to just view. There are another authors that state that technology is overpowering or too much, where they just overpowering too much where they're overpowering too much, like what's simulated in the machine stops, or there's video movies, shows on like the Terminator where technology is completely taken over. There are authors that state that they want to use the media to deliver their own personal message. Whether it's that something informative, as I previously stated, was with class, or if it's just something they want to just deliver on their own culture. They actually, there's people, that use that state. There's no negatives to the no negatives to media, which I believe my own self. That there is obviously negatives where they just use it to either to bash or to just simply degrade someone on YouTube, where you don't even see the person, sometimes don't even know who you're talking to. It's not something that can be something that's reliable. Other things that's been brought up with media, fame can be generated. I didn't know, I learned from this video that Soulja Boy actually came back. Soulja Boy, the artist, the rap artist or artist, Crank That, came from a YouTube video. Something so simple can get you up to fame, but in a sense, technology can also take can be bad, because it takes jobs away from people like me, like you, that are sitting there with no job because technology is replacing you. And in the likelihood, it's a lot more cheaper and a lot more easier. As a business person, you're going to want the cheaper labor. Other things that we've learned in the class, with media now, there's people that create videos like myself. I usually just view them, and now I'm sitting here for class and I have to produce a video on technology and media itself. That's just something is something that's widely produced and widely used to make our lives a lot more easier. So I mean, that's all I have to say really on media. So I will say bye to you, and let me get that bye world going. So yep, have a good day. Thanks.